Okay, so first thing I checked is if the rear bumper still fits. And as you can see, it doesn't. It is touching the carburetor. So, what can I do about it? I will heat up certain spots on the rear bumper. I'm going to heat up this part here and bend it open. Then I'm going to heat up this part here and bend it closed again. So it should curve right around the carburetors, left and right. See how that turns out. As you can see, that's bent open here and here, and that's a job of, well, a couple of seconds really, with just a cigarette lighter. And so now I have to bend this part and this part here. And here's the result. Takes just a couple of seconds. The clamps fit nicely, no tension, and enough clearance. Cool. I have to take everything off and start cleaning and painting. As you can see, I've painted the engine. It's not ready yet. And yeah, looking good so far. And all it needs now is an exhaust, as you can see. Now I've tried to modify the original exhaust, but it just won't fit. That's too much of a hassle. So I stopped trying, and I could order the exhaust that was designed for this engine, but well, I thought I'd give it a try, make an exhaust for myself. So far it's looking good. There is, however, very little space there between the bumper and the engine itself. So I'm going to have to make the exhaust different from what it originally is. It's something like this. There's an exhaust behind and in front of each other, and that just won't fit here. So I'm going to put one exhaust underneath this pulley wheel, and the next exhaust comes in front of the pulley wheel. Okay, so far it's looking good, and it's a lot of work, so I'll move on and catch you later. And there's the third header. As you can see, there's really very little space there. So now the fourth, and that's a short one. Shouldn't be any problem at all. And there's header number 4. So now it's just a matter of lining everything up. And where did I put it? Put the stinger back on, like so. And paint it, and it's done. So, as you can see, I've put the Tamiya collector and stinger on. And it won't break off. How I did it, I've drilled some holes inside the collector and got some wire, thin wire, glued it into those holes. Then I drilled some holes into the exhaust pipes and well, basically glued it all on. So it's yeah, I think it's durable. All I have to do now is get rid of those gaps and well, smoothen everything out and give it some paint, then it'll look perfectly. And of course the exhaust is detachable too. For that I drilled some holes into the ends and put some screws in it, and the screw heads fit very nicely into the exhaust. I'm filling the gaps and make a smooth transition between the pipes itself and the collector, and I use 2-component glue for it. And the trick is to keep working on it and modeling and shaping until the glue gets so hard you can't do anything with it. So it's got already a basic shape, and later on I'll sand it smooth and you won't see anything.